What's going on, everybody? I found another one of these rampart thingies, you know, where we've been clearing out the undead or whatever enemies are there and blowing the horns for the Inquisition to come in and reclaim the place. What is this called? Victory Rise? I think this is the last of them, at least here on the mainland. You know, we did unlock a war table thing to get a bridge rebuilt, so there's apparently a whole other area to this particular map here. But it's going to require us going back to the war table and actually unlocking it, which we'll do that. We also need to unlock another one to dig out this tunnel so we can get to the last camp in this area. So I guess we'll do that all at once. But for the meantime, let's clear this out. If this is the last one in this area, I think this actually completes like the quest type deal. Should get some kind of XP or hopefully some reputation bonus going towards our Inquisitor perk meter. Also notice some exclamation points around here. Have to figure out where those lead us. Probably to more little side quest type stuff. A lot of times just reading a little note will lead you to an area where you can find, you know, some loot, some kind of item or something. That is a lot of wolves. We have the coyote apocalypse. It was the zombie apocalypse, now it's Wolf War 3 here. Get it? That was really bad. Maybe I should edit that out. I hate the sound these guys make when they die. I'm really fond of dogs, well, animals in general, but I really like dogs and all this whining stuff. But I'm one of those that I get an urge to beat somebody up when I hear a dog cry. I mean, you know, and here I am the one having to kill these guys. I know it's just a game, but still, it bothers me. Did I just get a fade-touched wolf pelt? Canine leather? Wow, okay. I don't know. If I did, it'd probably make a really cool set of mage armor or rogue armor or something later. Never know. Alright. So anyway, where the zombies are, there's usually a arcane horror or something nearby, right? Guarding a pit of dead bodies or something. Actually, I think what I just did was a circle. Yeah, I'm back at the entrance. Okay. I need to go the other way. And... oh, somebody brought friends. Oh, Cassandra went off and picked a fight. That's funny. She said there was no trouble here, so she had to go find some. Now she puts up this ring of pain, and see, we're inside this little, essentially, arena, and we're all doing extra damage now, stacked on top of whatever else we've got going on. So that's nice. Really high drop rate for these zombies too. Seriously. Okay, she's shooting challenge at something. That means something else liable to run around the corner. I see lots of red dots there. The dark spot on the ground is probably a summoning pit too. Seems like that's where the zombies pop up out of. Alright. You know, I'll share something with you guys. Something that's really kind of been giving me a complex is seeing a lot of other fellow YouTubers who have done some videos on this game. Everyone already put out, you know, 100 build videos and, you know, their complete playthroughs, you know, whatever they did in the game and all this, and some people even completed it. I haven't even finished it yet. I'm personally milking this for all it's worth. I'm really enjoying it. I like it. And At first I was saying to myself, well, you know, before I try to share something, I need to learn about it first. In other words, I can't give you something if I don't have anything to give you, type of thing. So I'd like to get familiar and as comfortable with the game as I can get in order to not what I would consider shortchange you guys, you know? Like, not just in my experience, but like, you know, the builds and stuff, you know, the technical side of it, the combat stuff and things. I feel if I'm just, you know, just saying whatever just to put a video out, that's kind of cheap. In my opinion, that's how I'd feel. And so I'm like, you know, I'm gonna get familiar with the game, learn about it some, and I think, oh, yeah, as I die, as I fall dead on my face. Apparently that's Vivian's special ability right there. Just put the whole party back to full health and everything. Sweet. But she popped that off like instantly. As soon as 2 people went down, that was that. So I guess 1 person she uses revives, 2 or more she uses her special, and God, that's sexy. It's awesome. But anyway, so I was thinking to myself, I started to get a complex. I was like, you know, all these guys already have all these videos out, you know, and they're, of course, you know, it got their tens of thousands of views, and you know, that's awesome. You know, I'm happy for them. That's great. One day, maybe this channel will be big and stuff, and we can get all kinds of people stopping in to tune in and hang out and whatever, and watch and stuff. But be that as it may, everyone had all these videos out, and I'm like way behind. I've got a complex, guys, because I feel I'm behind the curve here. I feel like I'm a month or 2 behind on what everyone else seems to have already done. And I won't compare quality, because, well, that'd be kind of arrogant for me to even try to assume that. But I'm like, I had a desire to say, well, okay, I'm going to learn all that I can about this so I can share my full experience and what I know, and we'll come up with good, solid builds that are really innovative and come up with some cool stuff. And you know, I was all like a kid going, hee, you know, rubbing my hands together thinking about all the neat stuff we could do. And now I look and I see all these videos and I'm kind of like halfway jealous. I'm like, wow, you know, these guys have already done the whole series and they've moved on to other games. And I haven't even gotten halfway through this one, you know, basically. Well, maybe a little past halfway, but not much. And I'm like, well, but it is what it is, you know. Nothing else. I really love the game and I really love doing this. I like making the videos and this is fun. This is very cool. So, it you know, that's worth it in and of itself, I guess. But yeah, I got a little the inferiority thing going on there for a minute. I was like, wow, man, you know, why don't I have, you know, 3 different versions of the assassin build and 5 different tank builds and 4 different two-handed warrior builds and 8 different mage builds and all these, you know, high caliber videos and stuff, and I'm not even close to that. Hell, I won't be done with this Let's Play probably for, oh geez, depending on how thorough we're going to be, it's going to be a while. Yeah, it's going to be a long one. And then we got the Origins too, which, you know, I'm not going to quit on that one either, so, you know, I'm kind of doing that hand in hand, and that game's, at least as far as recording and doing the videos wise, it's as long as this one. Real close anyway, I would think. I mean, there's a lot to do there. Jeez, just now around, what, Red Cliff, we got the Circle Tower done, but we've got to do the Brazilian Forest and the Deep Roads, all of Denerim, not counting the end game, and then all the little side stuff, like, you know, all the different times you get sidetracked going from one place to the next, getting ambushed and meeting new followers and, you know, yada yada yada, then some backtracking to different places and all that kind of stuff. Hell, Orzammar, there's quite a bit to do there. It's not just the Deep Roads, but it's dealing with all their political mess and all that other stuff. And, well, that arcane horror just stalking me as soon as I get here. Okay, I got something to show you. Yeah, here, suck on that. But, you know what? The one redeeming thing, though, is at the end of the day, I would like to confidently think that, at least to some extent, the build videos that I share will be quality. They may have taken some extra time, but they'll be quality, and hopefully they'll be quality enough that even if you've played through and you've tried versions of these builds already, that it might give at least some of you, ladies and gentlemen, something new to consider that'll make it worth going back and playing again. Like, wow, what, you know, I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try this different party makeup, or I'm gonna try going that way down the skill tree and then instead of this way, or you know, I've always done that, but let me try this instead, or anything like that. If that happens, well, then that's totally worth it. If it can inspire anyone to, you know, get an extra ounce of joy out of the game, then I'm all for that. And, honestly, that's really what I have in mind with Dragon Age 2 also. I would love to just get one convert, just one person who had previously just kind of dissed the game and said, it's you know, halfway garbage type of thing. And everybody's point is valid as far as, you know, the criticisms I've heard of the game and stuff. I'm really in risk of getting my party wiped here. I get it. I get the points that everyone's made, but personally, I think there are some things to that game when seen in a different light, really just blow that game up and just make it just magnificent. It's amazing in so many different ways, especially from a combat character build standpoint. There's some cool stuff you can do that put that game over the top, and I don't see a lot about it in the criticisms and accolades that game receives, even to this day. People who still talk about it, I don't hear it referred to enough to think that some people maybe haven't given it the consideration it deserves, as far as where that game actually comes from a mechanics standpoint. You know, how the combat mechanics work and some things you can do, and all the variations of the build, especially when you get on Nightmare and you throw in friendly fire and all the different stuff. The way you have to fine-tune and narrow your party, where putting 1 point here can make the game a cakewalk, but you take that point away and put it over there, and your party gets wiped in 10 seconds. It's just that huge of a difference, and it's really digging into it, and it makes it almost a new game. Makes it a whole new experience for me, and I think that's badass. And so, coming from that perspective, I'd like to share that, and we'll do it. Good thing about Dragon Age 2 is it's really mission-oriented. There's not near as much just random exploring like you can do here, like a Skyrim type thing. It's more, I don't want to say linear, but kind of. You know, you have a set storyline. You have limited XP and stuff. You're not going to walk around and really farm anything. It's not built around that. It's more built around, you know, following the story. And you do lots of side stuff. There's millions of little side quest type things and things to discover and explore, especially like crafting items. Find them, you know, knowing what order to go to one place, leave, come back, go to another place, then come back to the first place, and things like that to get everything that the game has to offer. There is some of that in there. But as far as like farming and just, you know, infinite leveling, there's pretty much a set amount of stuff to be found as far as XP and loot is in the game. And so it'll make recording it a little easier. This is a little more wide open. This is like, just want to be OCD about it and just do everything. Oh my god, this would be, what, 150, 200 hours of just wandering and farming and looting and grinding and you name it. And yeah, that's a little over the top. I don't think we're going to do all that. Try to find a balance between being thorough and being a completionist. I don't think we'll go quite that far with it. Anyway, directly into that fire pit is another exclamation point, and I need to run.
Want me to handle that?
And this is why I keep one in the party. It's really like why I like to play one, because there are times where I'd much prefer to have, say, a tank and 2 mages with me instead of one of everybody. And who's this?
Who is it? Philippe? Is that you? Oh, merde. What happened here? We were on patrol, 5 of us, looking for supplies. Overwhelmed by undead, I ran, Please take this to Commander Jehan. At the Citadel in the north. Tell her
I'm so glad Bastien sold his chateau here in favor of the house near the capital.
Alright, so that sends us to a new place. Alright, there's our horn right there. Now we just have to figure out how to get up there. Well, of course we have to walk all the way over there to just walk back across the bridge. Of course we do. Right? That's what I'm seeing. Alright, so let's see. That's complex. It really is huge. Alright, so let's see if this kind of completes this. I think there was like a kind of a hidden side quest thing to recapture all the ramparts. But I don't know if this is all of them. That's the thing. Let's see. See if it tells us anything. No, we got a crap ton of influence for it though. I'll take it. Whatever it wants to give me. Okay, and so that apparently unlocks something up here, which is, yeah, that's where she's sending us to give that commander a message, and yeah, it's across that broken bridge. So there's a whole nother huge area up there. Wow, that's really cool, actually. All right, and we need to go unlock our camp, which means we need to go get the war table missions activated, assign the Inquisition soldiers to do all that, and you know, I think I'm going to head back to Skyhold and go do that at the war table. I'm also going to go do a little flirting with Sarah while I'm there. Go see if I can't talk to some of the other followers and stuff like that, too. Alright, thanks for watching. If you want to subscribe, click that button over my head. For all my other videos, click the boxes on the left. Really appreciate it. If you want to say hey, leave a comment in the section below, and I will catch you guys on the next one.